We don't know what he is to him.
So he did a tribute for his nephew, and apparently before he went on stage, Takeoff wanted to go up with him. He said no. They got into a little scuffle, whatever. And now Jay Prince has came out right after that, the awards, or maybe it was during the awards. This podcast drop, I can't remember. And he has some words for Takeoff, who was then making, as he say, threats towards him about what he gonna do. Let me show this.
But this Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. I'm just real like this, because, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals, and the truth of the matter is, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean?
So apparently there was a rift between the group, and we all know the allegation of why. What's his name? Takeoff allegedly did some things with one of their other one's girl or something like that. But Mr. Jay Prince is making the point that and this is what we talked about this in a long time ago. We talked about the idea of the elder versus the OGs. How the OGs have way more influence over our culture and our community than any elder does. And how that's been very detrimental.
Well, we don't have a lot of elders.
That's my point. We have too many people that want to be an OG versus the elder. So I'm just going to let this finish playing and we'll get to it afterwards.
I mean, so for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm going to just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, I have to say that. But it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm going to give it to him right on $1 million worth of game, because I ain't going to throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm going to just let it be known, to him, because I hear what's being said. And it's all love after that. Peace.
Now you see Gilly face at the end here. He looks so like, oh shit, he just said that on the pod.
Yeah.
Now what do you think about them allowing a man to come on their platform and pretty much put out a threat against them? Another one.
One, are they doing it for views?
Maybe.
Two, like you said, have they been told that?
We're gonna get to that.
That's the only two things I can come up with.
Now, apparently, Jay Prince and the Prince family, as they call themselves, have been trying to get on this platform for a while now. They've been going back and forth with them, trying to get on the platform. They finally gave them the platform. Now, clearly, he only wanted to be on this one. He could have went on his own. He could have did it himself. He could have made a video and put it out himself, whatever he wanted to address. But he clearly wanted to get on this platform for a reason. You could say maybe when he reached a bigger audience, maybe he has close ties to Gilly or Wallow. I don't know. But I feel like we're in a different time when someone who has been considered a supposed gangster is willing to go on a platform and openly threaten someone. Now he's trying to say he's doing it in a self-defense way. But why would you even do that? So this comes off more of PR to me. Seems like this is some type of attempt to gain more street credibility. Because a lot of people looking at them kind of, we've seen people come out and say they ain't who y'all think who y'all think they are. They ain't no mob ties, all that other stuff. Should Gilly and Wallow, should they be treated the same way we treat other platforms that perpetuate this type of negativity, like Vlad or No Jumper? Mm-hmm. Vlad TV for years have been getting hammered because people end up going on his show.
But do they do this all the time?
So one time is okay.
But this is their platform is not bringing somebody on to issue threats to people. This is not the norm for them.
Well, keep in mind, this wasn't live. So they recorded this,
Yeah,
edited it, and put it out.
because it was told it better go out.
By who though? What ties does Jay Prince have? Is it based off their friendship with him? Or does he got some people above them, some connections above them, where they were told you got to put this out? I would like to think, especially Wallow, he wouldn't want to put something like this out. I would like to think he would be like, let's not put that part in. But maybe they had no
Gilly
choice
would
in the
do
matter.
something like this, put something out? He want something out like
I don't know about Gilly. I don't know. I don't think he would definitely, but I feel like I trust Wallow not to do it more. But the fact that they did it means maybe they didn't have a choice.
I mean, look at his face.
Yeah, Gilly looked a little like, damn, all right, he just said that on
Shots
here.
fired.
It ain't shots, not yet, but yeah. But this is my point about the whole elders versus OGs, because now this guy, especially in Texas, holds a lot of
Wait.
exactly. So him doing stuff like this normalizes it, and people want to grow to be like that, be able to call themselves a boss in a gang or a criminal empire. So I'm going to show, and I find it funny. I don't know if this is automatic. Does it automatically put these videos in black and white, or do you have to choose that?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me show this.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all nigga talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on an interview. Talking about, I said this. Nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation.
This is hip hop. This is what hip hop. I can't say that because
been like this the whole time. This ain't nothing new, is it?
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
How long has this been going on?
for a very long
Since
time.
probably the beginning. Which is why we could say hip hop. No matter how many of those people who started doing it had good intentions, it was always going to go this way.
It's kind of toxic.
Kinda. There was a time when hip hop was political and attempted to be for the best interest of its people, but that changed very quickly.
Now it's about money, cars, hoes, getting money, selling. That's what it's about now.
Selling ass.
Selling ass, or getting something, or showing off your big ass. That's what it's about now.
You got to get the surgeries, and now it's turned into a soap opera of who's gonna die next. Somebody dies.
It's a death culture.
I've been said that America, the West, and especially the black community, we have a death worship culture now. When somebody dies, they get more love than they ever did when they were alive. We pay somebody more respect when they're dead. People, strangers, we don't know these people. We give them more respect than we would if we walk past them on the street. You know how many people will walk past a black person on the street and actually feel threatened by them? What this nigga up to? But that same
You talking about
person,
black people?
yeah.
Oh.
But that same person get killed in a traumatic fashion, whether by police or something. All of a sudden, y'all got all this outpouring of love and remorse for them. But you didn't have that same. You didn't want to show them that same dignity and respect when they was alive. So I can't really expect anything different from them when what's supposed to be their culture, our culture, shows itself to be what it is with this whole takeoff in the Jay Prince dude. And Jay Prince seemed like a dude who's trying to keep the image of a real nigga. And he like 60?
Probably so.
Like, why are you even speaking publicly on anything? Your son was the one who was there. Why he not speaking?
Well, it is his son, so he's gonna defend his son.
His son's a adult
Yeah,
who
but
was in the situation.
parents still defend their adult children.
Without them speaking?
Well, that's his choice not to speak. But parents are going to defend their adult children. They don't care what age.
I know that part. I'm saying him. He was the one there. So another thing that happened with that situation, there was a girl who was shot. Remember? So now Jay Prince is saying that the girl shot was a part of his team, the Mob Ties. But people went and looked at her social media, and she got a GoFundMe for her medical bills and stuff. So why would she have a GoFundMe for medical bills? Why would she say she was invited to the party by a friend if she's with you and your team?
Well, we're not gonna act like people don't try to profit off of things and set up GoFundMes to get free money.
No, the theory is, or the gossip.
Yeah, you get to gossip lately.
The theory is that he's paid off the girl to say she was with them, so that the person who's been charged with the murder can claim self-defense because somebody on Quavo and Quavo's team is the one who shot first. They're trying to claim self-defense.
So this is what this is all about: setting up a self-defense.
Of the guy who shot Takeoff, I believe, and obviously there's even deeper meaning because I believe it's all. I think it was all.
It's a ritual.
I think it was all set up.
Yeah.
And I believe I know who's the one who came up with the idea to pick him to be the one that go. It's the one who's crying the most in the media.
You saying Quavo?
I don't think that's the one who's crying the most.
Oh, Takeoff.
Let me show this. This crazy ass Charleston White.
Fuck about no Jay Prince, nigga. He ain't never been able to reach his arms up here and help no nigga with no music career. Stay his ass in Houston. Him and his boys. So now, my nigga.
I mean, so you feel like Jay Prince needs to help more?
Man, Jay Prince keep doing what the fuck he doing. I'm telling y'all, Jay Prince don't run shit in Dallas. Mob Ties is just some bullshit. It ain't no Mob Ties, nigga. Them Italians got the mob. Don't no nigga got no motherfucking mob. Them niggas just talking bullshit Italian Geechee talk. Them ain't no real mobsters. Them niggas ain't never stood up for the black race. Hollering about that shit. Nigga, them Italians bribe people. Them niggas can't do nothing. Them niggas pick on the weak. That nigga's sons beat up girls, homie. Beat up stripper bitches. So I ain't saying they ain't got a...
Charleston White, the unfortunate thing about him, he says some real stuff, but he does it in such a vulgar fashion that people just tune him out like, man, he just talking crazy.
When you get to a certain age, you really don't care what people think. You don't really care about filtering yourself.
At all. Now I want to show this, since we're going to talk about the black race and the decisions we make, or some of us make. The record label Quality Control, which is who's Migos is signed with, the record label behind the City Girls, Little Baby, Migos, sells to Scooter Braun's Hybe, HYBE for estimated $300 million. Kevin Lee and Pierre Thomas's label was recently acquired by Hybe America, a company led by executive and talent manager Scooter Braun. This is probably one of the most influential labels in the industry. It was Atlanta-based, black-owned. They decided to sell it to some white dude. Now, I say some white dude, but obviously he's a wealthy business owner.
Are we shocked?
Why? And people always ask the question, why isn't there a black Sony, a black Universal? These record labels owned in last decades. The closest thing may be Motown. Is Motown still owned by a black people?
I don't know if Barry Gordon still.
Or are they underneath some other label?
I think they're probably underneath
Universal
another label.
or Sony or something.
Yeah.
I remember the one time allegedly somebody attempted to do this. That was what's his name? Irv Gotti,
Jay Prince,
and what's his name?
Jermaine. Was it?
I can't remember Jermaine Dupri. One of them. There was three of them. They attempted to start their own record label and they got hit with some Fed investigative stuff. But why? And I understand most people say when you do business in America, when you grow a business to have a worth, the purpose is to build it, to sell it, to gain the money so you can start another business and grow that and keep going and going. You build and you sell. But that's kind of been done with everything in the black community. So nothing becomes legacy. BET started by a black man, sold. Like you build something black and you tag it as black owned. You sell it as black owned. And then you sell it to somebody else who's not black.
Even a lot of the hair, people who come out with their own hair products, they eventually end up selling it too, or somebody investing in it.
Yeah, they call it investors in a partnership. Even though they own the shares, they own the company. You're working for them now. You profiting from the business still, but you don't have any real decision making in it.
Negroes like being worker bees.
It's like I don't know. I didn't build it, so it's not my place to say whether or not he should have or should not. Because I'm giving my opinion on why it happens so often. That's all I'm saying. Now he came out. I'm not gonna read this. He came out with a post on social media. This guy here,
which was a bullshit post,
and he said he wants to get rid of the separation.
Oh, of the different genres of artists.
No. He was saying we need to stop separating ourselves so that we can grow. He's talking about white people. He's talking about race. And I said, why is it when these people make these decisions, they go against everything they said years ago? We're going to get to somebody else who did the same thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Now it's not about separation now. We need to all work together. And this is what they talk about when they say, and I'm one of those people that I don't talk about this often, the classism. How once a black person reaches a certain level of class, they no longer see themselves as black. Now I'm working with anybody that can make me more money. And I'll do some good deeds for people that might look like me. It becomes less about race and racial pride and trying to help your community and more about building for me and my personal family, which is fine. Build for you and your family, that's fine. But don't try and paint it as you're trying to help the community. Just say I'm helping me and my family. I came up with this idea. I started this. I built it. This is for me and my children. Fine. But don't try and say that what you're doing benefits the community at large. When certain people take certain opportunities, leave it and say, well, me going here is going to help other black people get here. But where you was at was already black. But anyway, let's move on. I'm going to show this clip by, and you might like this clip. Certain people use these words, and it's a little bit different. Jennifer Lawrence has some comments about the black community, and I'm going to play it here.
The mother of the black
movie community.
These women were scrubbing white people's floors. And you know, I'm going to say this out loud. Jesus, who is most black women's husband? Y'all better come with me here.
Say that again.
I'm here.
Jesus is most black women's husbands. You see, they did a number on us. We are a conquered race. They put the black man out of the house in order for the black mother to get welfare. The man couldn't be in the house. He had to be working. Of course, they wouldn't give him a job. Y'all better come with me. We come from some shit.
I only show this clip to pair it with the idea of you build something and sell it to somebody who don't look like you, knowing that it'll benefit them way more. Now they're going to profit off your people, and you'll profit with them off of your people. Is that not a sign of a conquered people?
Yes.
I don't want to just build within. I want a bigger audience. That's how they always say it. I want a bigger audience.
And before we integrated and we were separate, we were doing pretty well.
I don't romanticize segregation no more.
We know.
No, because I've learned from elders and older people who spoke on certain things, and they said it wasn't all sweet and stuff like they paint it now. It's been romanticized. Well, it ain't all
sweet and painted. It ain't all sweet now either.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying they went through some shit.
You gain and lose on both sides.
I agree. But they went through some stuff during segregation that they were willing to trade to just not have to deal with that stuff.
Yeah, they were willing to trade to get access to things. That's what they were willing to trade for.
Yeah, they want to get us access to the economy.
Not just the economy.
They wanted to get access to the schooling, the books. They want to get access to certain things they would completely cut away from. Owning stuff without having to lie. Now, there were other things that were, you could say, we were forced to work with each other. The people who were the better of our people, the smarter, more intelligent, the people who could build more, they was able to take the workers of our community and build with it. So that was the positive. We were forced to help and build with each other. The problem is when you have to deal with the other stuff that come with it from the outside that make that really hard. So it is what it is. Like you said, it's a give and take.